right, welcome to your mid-afternoon Pilates Pick Me Up. Let's start by taking a big yawning stretch. So you're gonna reach long, flex your feet, push your heels away, spread your fingers in your palms. Just see if you can make a little length in your low back. And then we're gonna bring the heels together, gently press them down into the mat. Hands are gonna come up above the shoulders. You're gonna draw your rib cage together in front and press the mid back down. And begin your 100 pumps here. We're starting lying flat. As vigorous as you can make the arms without everything else moving. And if you have achieved that, if nothing else is moving, you can then use your upper stomach muscles to lift your head and shoulders, look down the length of your body. Still nothing's moving but the arms. And if that's good, that's going well, you can reach the feet away and lift the legs up off the mat, just an inch or two. Really focusing on reaching the feet long, reaching the hands long towards the feet, and drawing the ribs back away from the feet. 2 more breaths. And 1. Nice, go ahead and lower down, flex the feet, take another big yawning stretch. And then hands are going to come up above your shoulders. We're going to roll ourselves up to sitting. And let's do a couple like this first. We're going to bend the knees and hold underneath the knees. Feet are going to be flat on the mat. You're going to pull yourself up nice and tall. And just like you did in the 100, draw the ribs together and lift the head and shoulders closer to your knees. And now you're going to go back until the arms are straight. Use your stomach muscles to pick you up. We go back, arms straighten. Belly brings you up. Now, feet aren't moving. If your feet are moving, move them a little away from you. That'll make it a little easier. And your grip on the legs here is just a feather-like touch, almost like you're not holding on. Let's do one more like that. Nice. Now go ahead and roll all the way down to the mat. Hug your right knee into the chest. Give it a nice deep stretch. And then just take that knee side to side, like you're trying to take the knee to each shoulder. And then go ahead and stretch the leg up to the ceiling. Hold behind the thigh. We're going to point and flex the foot in the air. Turn a few ankle circles in one direction. And reverse it. That feels great. And then bend the knee, put the foot flat on the mat, and just make sure your hips are level here. As if you had a carpenter's level, and that little bubble is going to be in the middle. Arms are going to come in powering down by your sides. You're going to reach that right leg out, circle across, down, around, and up. You're really, again, focusing on reaching the leg long, as if you're stretching the thigh bone out of the hip. One more. Pause and change direction. So go out to the side, down, across, and up. One more. And replace that leg back down. Let's hug the left knee into the chest now. So just a nice deep stretch. And then we'll take it to the left shoulder and the right shoulder. So just not forcing it just side to side. Moving your leg bone in the hip socket. Getting the joint kind of warmed up. And then we're going to stretch the foot up to the ceiling. Point and flex. And then turn a few ankle circles. And reverse it. Now bring the foot back to the mat. Level out your hips. You're reaching the right heel away, the heel on the mat. Hands are empowered down. You're going to stretch the left leg out, circle it across, down, around, and up. Reach it long. One more. Pause and change direction. So go out to the side, down, across, and up. 2 more. Nicely done. Hug that knee in, and then you're going to rock up to sitting. We're going to do it rolling like a ball. So this is a exercise where you're going to be careful to stay off the back of the neck, and we're going to go big first, and then make it smaller. So knees are going to be wide, and you're going to hold underneath the thigh bones. Elbows are going to be wide, but the shoulders are down. Pick your feet up, squeeze your heels together, and then you're going to inhale to roll. Exhale, come up and balance. Inhale back. Exhale up. You roll to the base of the neck, but you're not bearing any weight on your neck. You can stay with that or go tighter. So to go tighter, you're going to bring your feet closer to you, hold the front of the shins, elbows are now closer to your thighs, and you're lengthening your low back, lifting your shoulders close to your knees. Pick the feet up again, and we roll back, and come up. Now much harder to bring yourself up with this tight shape. 2 more. Inhale back, exhale up, and 1. Nice job. Go ahead and lie down. We're going to hug the right knee into the chest again. The right hand is going to hold by the knee. The left hand is going to come across and hold by the shoulders. We're going to curl up and lengthen that left leg away so the leg is a couple inches off the mat. And then we're going to switch legs. Switch and switch. Switch and switch. Really hug that leg in and reach the opposite leg away. Torso does not move. Only the arms and legs are moving. 2 more on each side. Nice, lower down, take 1 breath. And then we're gonna glue the legs together now, knees are bent, and we're gonna curl up and hold behind the legs. With an inhale, we're gonna reach, arms and legs long. On the exhale, bring it back in. Inhale, reach, exhale back in. As you reach, again, torso doesn't move. Head and shoulders stay lifted. If there's any neck strain, come out of it. Take a breath on the mat. We've got 3 to go. And 2. Last one. Nicely done. Lower down, hug your knees in and take a breath. And we'll rock up to sitting for our spine stretch. So you're going to sit with straight legs out in front, ankles and toes are flexed. Arms are gently reaching forward. Let's do this actually, because it's your mid-afternoon slump. Make fists, bring fists beside your hips and push yourself up. So you're sitting nice and tall. Now we're trying to find some internal suspension to keep that height as you reach your arms forward. Take an inhale. And on the exhale, you're going to lift yourself up and over the legs. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, lift up and forward. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, forward. Every time you sit up, it's like you're putting your back up against the wall. That includes the back of the head. And every time you go forward, it starts by going up to go forward. Like you're lifting your waist up out of your pelvis to go forward. 2 more. And 1. Nice, let's bring the legs together. Let's go ahead and do the can-can exercise, which is kind of a fun one. We're going to slide that under the forearms. Fingers are by your hips. You're going to press those forearms into the mat so your chest wall is lifted. And then lift the feet up off the mat, just an inch or 2. And you're going to glue the legs together. As you inhale, take the knees to the right, the left, the right, and as you exhale, kick the feet to the ceiling. Inhale, left, right, left, exhale, straighten the legs. Inhale, go right, left, right, exhale to straighten. Inhale, left, right, left, exhale to straighten. 1 more each way, torso is not moving here. Forearms are pressing down, chest wall is up. The legs are rotating. Last kick. And bend the knees. And let's turn ourselves over. We'll do a couple things on our belly. So we'll start with the swan. And we're going to start by having the chin down on the mat. And the hands are going to be right in front of the forehead, fingertips touching. Legs as close together as you can manage. You're going to imagine a little ice cube under the belly button. And then lift the head. And just reach your chest forward. And then lower down to your chin. Good, we'll go again. Ice cube under the belly, head is up, chest reaches forward. And lower to your chin. 1 more time. Inhale, lift, lengthen the spine as you come up. and lower to your chin. Great job. Press back into a child's pose and just take a breath here. And then we're going to come forward again, this time up on our elbows for the single leg kick. So your elbows are going to be a little bit in front of your shoulders. You're going to tuck the toes under, send the heels back behind you so you're getting a little stretch. And then you're going to dig those elbows in and stretch your chest forward. Look up at the wall or whatever's in front of you. Lay the tops of the feet down. We'll kick the right leg up twice. As the right comes down, left comes up. So we kick, 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 kick. The two legs pass in midair, and it's a very quiet exercise. Kick, 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 kick. One more on each side. Nice. Both legs are going to come down. Press back again into a child's pose, and take a nice big deep breath. And then let's turn ourselves over on our backs for the shoulder bridge. And we'll meet with our feet flat on the mat, right in line with our hips. Hands are going to reach a little closer to the heels, and we're going to tuck the shoulder blades under. Very gently press the whole foot into the mat, so even the knuckle under the big toe. And then we're going to bridge the hips up and lower them down. We bridge up and lower down. We'll do 3 more. We bridge and lower. Nice. I think that was 3. Let's do 1 more. You know Pilates teachers can't count, right? When you land this time, let your knees fall out to the side. Take a breath. And then let's turn to either side and we'll go into some side kicks. So for this, the back of your body is going to be along the back of the mat, head through hips. Feet are going to come forward to the front of your mat. You can have hand down in front, you can have hand up on your head. This is more challenging, whichever you want to do. You're going to really press that bottom leg down, lift the top leg up, and we're going to kick it forward and kick it back, and kick it forward and kick it back. Reach that foot away as you go. Kick and kick. 1 more. Nice. Legs come together. Let's go right to the other side. Head through hips are on the mat, or excuse me, at the back of the mat. Feet come forward to the front. Choose your arm position. And then really empower that bottom leg down. Lift the top leg up. And we're going to kick it forward and back and forward and back. Reach that top foot away. 2 more. And 1. Nice. Legs are going to come together. Let's turn over on our bellies and let's go into a plank. Well, you can join me in doing it this way. We're going to tuck the toes under and start down on the mat. So your hands are going to be underneath the shoulder blades, and you're going to reach your heels away behind you. When you're ready, press up. Just imagine you're pressing the whole back of the body up against a low ceiling. You can stay here, or you can lift one leg and place it down. Lift the other leg and down. We're going to repeat. And down and lift and down. One more time each side. Lift and lower. Last one. And lower. Nice. Bend the knees. Sit back again into a child's pose. Take a nice breath in. And let it out. And then let's come to sitting. And we're going to finish with a seal, which is another rolling exercise. And we'll do a kind of big version of this, a wide version of this, which should feel really good on your low back. So heels are going to be together, knees are going to be wide. Elbows are going to come inside of the knees, and then you're going to wrap your hands around the outside of the ankles. So you're pressing legs into arms, arms into legs, squeezing the heels together. Now I want you to draw your ribs together and lengthen your waist, as if your upper stomach could lengthen your waist. And then you're going to roll back and roll forward. And roll back and roll forward. If this is really controlled, you can add in the heel beats. That's why it's called the seal. So you can do 1, 2, or 3 beats. Then you glue the heels together to roll, and you beat, beat, beat. Roll forward and beat, beat, ankles. You're gonna rock forward, put your hands on your mat, and then slide your legs out behind you. So you're on your belly, and you're on your forearms, and you're gonna stretch forward like the Sphinx. So chest is going forward, armpits pulling down. And then you're gonna lower to the mat and press back again into a child's pose. Press your fingertips into the mat, stretch your tailbone away, and take a big breath. Let it out. And then we'll come up to sitting. And I think we'll call it there. I hope you enjoyed this little mid-afternoon wake up. The truth is, it's good any time of the day. If you liked it, let me know.